I've been spending the last few days going over little parts of the car, and I realized I should probably vlog this type of stuff. I don't know why I haven't. A lot of stuff can be overlooked when putting a car back together, especially when it's a car you bought off Facebook Marketplace. Even though somebody had the right idea, it just didn't hold, and I want to fix little stuff like this. Thankfully, repairs like this are super simple, and all it takes is me turning the wheel, doing a little bit of investigation, which I'm glad I just did because I realized that the harness for the brake pad itself is still good, but the line coming from the chassis is bad. So I'm just going to put a butt connector and then seal these off, and we're going to have no more light on the dash. Respectable. I was gonna make this really simple, but then I realized you guys probably call me a hack, so I traded that in for one of these solder sticks. And what this is you slide each end of the wire over it. It's a little bead of solder in there. You heat it up, and it's just gonna fuse those two together, and it's gonna weatherproof the wire. If you guys like this behind the scenes, in-depth type of content as well, let me know. I'll continue. If not, I'll never do it again, but just let me know. I'm trying to do the whole vlog thing. I'm trying to do the installs, and I'm just trying to work out how this whole YouTube thing works because I'm used to short form content, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. These wires are fairly corroded, so I'm just chopping the tips, sliding this over. I don't have the proper tool, so this should be enough heat. The other one ran out of gas, so both of those died. This has got to be a joke. So we're just gonna melt these rings. Nice. Perfect, nice and sealed. Moment of truth, let's see if that light went away. I think so. The brake light used to be a green foot and it's gone. So that simple little mod fixed it. It's not even a mod, it's just the harness is broken and we fixed it together. Applied a little bit of electrical tape, a little zip tie. That's secured in place. Before the wires were just hanging, now they're together, secured, and waterproofed. Future video, but a little sneak peek for you guys. My buddy, his name is also Alex. He 3D printed me battery boxes for my PC 680s. The next thing I'm gonna do is put this back on. I took this off to be able to work on the car and put my foot on it. This is all I have holding it on. These two front screws are all that hold my whole front bumper on. And you can see it's secured because it has the locking tabs in the corner. And then this just drops down onto here, like literally like just like that, and it drops in. Look at that. Dreamy. Realistically, I don't even need to run this, but now that someone's seen the video, they could just walk up to my car at a parking lot and rip that off. So I'm gonna do this. Please don't steal it from me, please. Next order of business would have been this, but I finally fixed it. My hood wouldn't latch for like 6 months. It wouldn't latch. And now, I swear, it's so nice. I pop that and just, ready, I'm gonna pull the cord. The hood's gonna pop up. Oh my, I've never had that. And all it took was there was actually, a lot of Mark V people have this problem, then they change the whole latch out. It's not the latch, it's the wire. The wire gets rusty. I took WD-40, but WD-40 makes this foam type of stuff, and I threw it down in there, and then I messed with that little latch down in there. I just pushed on it as I sprayed, and well, now it closes and it opens, and it does everything super easy. Now they've got the front end all set up on this thing. It looks great. I just showed Big J, and he was amazed. I showed him that I actually fixed the latch, and he was like, wow, that thing's been like holding up for like the past 6 months. I'm glad you fixed it. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and put the axle in the car. I wanted to show you guys this before visibility is almost non-existent underneath the car, and I can give you a better concept of this. These are grade 12 bolts, and the reason they extend out so far is because I actually use a stock CV shell as an axle spacer, and that allows the axle to be elongated because I have ball joint extensions that I made. And yes, I do need to change that brake dust shield, but for now we're just going to run it until I get more. This allows the axle to be spaced out and for everything to be aligned. When I get this in here, you're going to see the bolt. It's actually perfect. Like I measured it and it's dialed in. So I just came over here to turn the wheel so I can get the axle stub into the hub. Tongue twister. And I'm like looking on my roof, bro, I have these little spiders all over this thing. If anyone knows what those are, or if you have the same issue, let me know. I got to get rid of him. He's vicious. All my wheel speed sensors were good. Check. Axle, we're about to check that off. Check off on the brake sensor. Screwdriver in the rotors. Always a must, ladies and gentlemen. Always a must. Good. Axle check. And when I was under there, I noticed that this bolt was loose, and judging by the rust, it's probably been loose for over a year, but I haven't driven the car in that year, so I spun that the wrong way. It's a good thing though, because it cleaned up the threads, because I painted that a while back, so that was supposed to happen. I just dropped the passenger side down about a ½ inch, and I'm gonna go match the threads up with the driver's side. Bring you guys that content. Perfect. So this tire is a new tire and I'm excited about it because this is a BF Goodrich Comp 2. It's a very stiff sidewall tire. It's stretched much nicer. It's much more concave. And I think this is what we should be running in the front of this car because of all the weight. It's not gonna have any side-to-side slosh, give us better handability. I got 5 lugs in both sides. I'm a new man. The car's reliable. Bolt check. They made sure that the steering on this side was all good. This is just a tire that I took off of the Mark 6. It's a nice stiff sidewall and it's gonna give me that confidence going down the road. Gosh, I love this YouTube stuff. I just really want to take this time to thank you guys for watching the content so far, and I really appreciate you guys watching along. It's so fun to just film these videos of me just goofing off and, you know, just having fun in the garage. Off with the old. If you're new to the channel, this is my rear suspension setup. I got 4-inch 326/80Ks with a BC perch, Megan Racing camber arms, my own toe arms with solid heim joints from Barnes 4-wheel drive. I love this whole setup. I'm not running a shock right now, but this is where the shock bolts up. It's just not in right now. When I did a review video on TikTok, a bunch of people were hating on this socket, but I've been using it for the past 1.5 years, and it's been doing great. You want one? They're going to be linked below. Well, now I guess it's time to put this old girl on the ground. I wasn't gonna rev it, but I let it get up to 10. Yeah. Rev limiter. Wow, 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 dude. This new tire fits so well. Oh my gosh, dude, this whole thing looks so good. Like the fitment on this car. Let's just admire this for a second. Oh my goodness, dude. Wow. The rear fitment, yeah. This is crazy. V2 is on the freaking ground. This car's actually been up in the air since the compression test, so it's been over a month. It's on the ground, it's sitting pretty, and I just couldn't be any more excited. Like I said, this content today was literally just me doing something that I would have done off camera, and I was like, wait, like, I'm trying to become like the best version of like myself and share my content with others. Let me just film it. Like, even if it's nothing too over the top, like it's a vlog, right? I thought that was pretty cool, me just sharing what I would have been doing off camera anyway with you guys. The car's on the ground. How much more excited could we be? But driving coming soon. Stay tuned. The car's just not there 100% yet, but we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of awesome mods. And I really appreciate all the recent support, guys. I love you so much. It's just so cool creating this stuff for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay hyped and peace.